Prologue. The Doctor dropped a slice of stale bread into a battered electric toaster and pondered what to do next. He paused for a moment. The gentle hum of his TARDIS was disconcertingly soothing. He had recently noticed a tiny rattle in the time machine's drive units. Something had probably worked loose during eons of travels in the ship, and he had already grown used to it. But now that the fault had suddenly stopped, its absence worried him. Traversing time as he did, back and forth across centuries of space, rendered the dimension almost meaningless. The Doctor had only occasionally remembered that things needed replacing or servicing, or they wore out completely. Even within the TARDIS, time still took its toll. But he had things to do. He hurriedly reminded himself of the world where he had been born. Gallifrey. The dark, baroque auditorium where silent ranks of centuries-old Time Lords were half lit by the play of the universe they so passively observed. All that potential wasted. The most powerful civilization in the cosmos would have been better off staying in the dark time. The time of chaos and superstition. That was why he left. He couldn't just sit there. That image was always enough to strike out thoughts of such ponderous domestic tasks as repairs. Time was of the essence. There were still countless races and cultures to sample, other people's problems that needed sorting out, battles to be fought or avoided, heroes and companions who needed rescuing, ruffled water that threw back 1,000 reflections of a single ruby-red sun. He might debate philosophy with the wisest minds in the universe, or construct a pair of workable wings from his collection of quill pens. The Doctor decided not to worry. He convinced himself that the TARDIS's rattle had simply righted itself in the general course of events. Satisfied, he allowed himself a glow of appreciation for his trusty ship, but not for too long. He was busy. "Professor!" The latest companion burst through the galley door and descended upon him, waving her arms through wreaths of smoke. "You've done it again!" shouted Ace. The Doctor looked and saw that his toast was burning. A snatch of rhyme began to tumble annoyingly around his head. For Tweedledum said Tweedledee had spoiled his nice new rattle. He pondered on its peculiar significance and reached for a fire extinguisher.